Hey guys, welcome to another episode on Happy Family Ministries. And today we'll be jumping proper
That's
into
right.
into what to do in courtship. So listen, be blessed. Yep.
All right. Courtship, as we all know, is just the period in which a lady has accepted a guy's proposal. So, formally, it means a guy must have proposed to a lady
Yeah.
and she must have considered it well and accepted his proposal. From that period down or up until the period of marriage is termed as courtship. So you are actually in courtship when someone must have proposed to you. And as a man, you cannot assume you're in courtship if she hasn't accepted your proposal. And also for a lady, you must have accepted his proposal to say you are in courtship. Okay, I would really want to speak on something very important, which is when you are actually in courtship. Some persons don't know when they're in courtship. You ask them, they say, yeah, that we are courting.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, they're just friends. And when you ask deep, she will tell you that he has not proposed to her, that they're just friends. So what now makes it courtship? So you are not in a courtship if the man has not popped the question, if he has not asked, like, would you marry me? Or I would like to spend my life with you. Will you marry me? So if there is no formal question, please don't assume that you are courting. Then for a guy, don't say you are courting a lady when you have never at any point made it known to her that you are interested in her and that you want to get married to her. So I think that's when you are actually in courtship.
Yeah, so I'm talking about asking questions. This is very, very, very key and
Yeah,
paramount
that's true.
in every relationship. Ask questions. When you converse with someone, you don't just converse just because you just want to hear the person talk. You want to know the person.
Mm.
You want to know who the person is really. When you hear people said that when you hear someone talk, you truly know who the person is. So ask questions about everything. In short, before you can actually go into any relationship, you should ask questions about the person.
That's right.
Ask about the family background,
Mm.
ask about the religious background. So
Mm.
could you tell us more about religious background?
Religious background.
Yeah.
It's so important that we can't overemphasize this.
Mhm.
You see, these days there are many persons who profess to be Christians, and it's not just enough. You don't know their belief, you don't know the basis for their Christianity. So you need to ask and get to know. Okay, you said you are a Christian, right? Okay,
What's your mode of worship?
what's your mode of worship?
Yeah.
So could it be someone that you are trying to pray in tongues and the person looks at you and say, what are you doing?
Disturbing.
So we are disturbing.
Yeah.
So it's not just enough that we are Christians now. It's not just enough getting married to a Christian as the name goes. Or who is that Christian? Get to know the person they live. It will help.
Yeah, so another thing is financial goals. Like I was listening to a radio program one day, and the guy was telling the lady that the lady was asking, he wanted to marry her. The guy is very caring and all, but she had an issue with him. He believes that he should build his house first before he builds his company. So the argument ensued and all of that, and she was not okay with it. And secondly, he believes that it's okay for a guy to cheat. He's the man, and it's okay for him to cheat. So these are contradictory sense of reasoning, so to say. So converse with the person to know if you guys are even compatible.
That's true.
Intelligently.
That's true.
Imagine you get married to someone and you are trying to write something, or you're trying to talk about something, you're trying to do something, and you need help, and the person is just looking at you. She doesn't know, or he doesn't know where to help you, how to help your career, or you are into one thing or the other. No moral support. He doesn't even know how to encourage you or be there for you, or even help you display your product. No support at all. You guys are not on the same page intellectually.
Yeah.
Even when you are conversing, so you see some people, they can't take their wives or husbands out because they feel they can't converse properly. Before you marry the person, test for all those things. Ensure that it's someone you'll be proud. Marriage is too long for you to go into it without setting some things right. You can't marry someone and you're ashamed of taking the person out. You don't marry out of pity. You marry your mate that you guys are compatible on every area. So that aspect of
on that, sorry for cutting you short.
Yeah.
You definitely continue.
Yeah.
I just want to say that it's actually necessary to ask questions. See, you can't know anybody except you ask questions.
Sure.
Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. It's when you ask questions, you get to know someone's, yes, you get to know someone's heart, character, his intentions, and everything. So don't always assume who the person is. Ask a lot of questions. Understand? Yeah, the period of courtship is a period where you have accepted to marry the person. So you need to know that person very well. Okay, you need to know who you want to get married to. So it's a period for asking questions. Most times, I've observed that when people say they are preparing for marriage, they're actually preparing for wedding. And wedding is just what? An event. But marriage is a life. Marriage is a life. So you need to ask a lot of questions. It's good for all those butterflies. He takes you out, you are just traveling from one country to another, from one place to another. But it's good to ask a lot of questions.
Yeah.
So
Then another thing for you to know, test for temperament. This is very, very important. You need to test. Sometimes you need to even push him or her to the wall to see how they would react.
that's right.
Ask questions about their temperament on all levels. Another thing that you need to check for is know the conflict resolution policies. Some people, when you have issues, who goes to report and to say sorry? Some people don't say sorry. Some people go to report it outside. You just have issue with your wife or your husband. Instead of you resolving it, both of you, you've taken it out to tell your friend, tell your this and tell your that, and so many people are just coming into the relationship and all of that. It won't hold water. Know how to test for all those things. Then secondly, I want to test for confidentiality. You tell someone something most times and they take it out to tell their friends over a drink or something, or a lady, my guy is this, my guy is that. So test for confidentiality. Also, I think that's another thing. Then intelligence, I think I've said that. Then personality traits. Yes, you want to know his personality trait and character. It's not enough that he's buying you this, he's buying you that. But when you go into the house with him, how does it turn out to be? Is he a monster? And all of that. So test for all those things. Relationship is not something you just go into based on just your head and your heart. You need to ask for a divine being to help you. That is God. You need to seek his face. It shows that you can't know anybody by your own personal will, by your own head, and you can't do the math with your head. You need to seek God and say, Lord, who is this person? Discerning spirit. Some people, they got married and over just 2 months they start having issues that the marriage couldn't even hold. Why? Because you just went into it based on feelings, based on love, and you didn't ask God. You didn't test. You need to involve God. You don't know this person you're going into relationship with. You need to involve God in all areas of your life, not only relationship, because he's the only one that knows human beings, who we are, and he's the only one that can tell us truly. Even ourselves, we don't know. So you need to test for all these things we've talked about. Test for them before you can even say, okay, I agree to date you, and then before it moves into the curtain. And please, even if you are in a relationship and they said a broken courtship or relationship is better than a broken marriage, you are seeing the signals already. It's better for you to quietly come out of it than going into marriage and say he will change. We keep saying it, marriage does not change anybody. It escalates the person's character. Because it breeds familiarity. So it escalates. So I pray that as you venture into this, God will help you and see you through to help you get the right person to marry. Thank you and God bless.